Welcome to the Board of Assessors meeting. It is 6:07 on June 17th. Meeting minutes of June 3rd.
Do we have them?
Did Bill email those?
No,
Meeting minutes?
Not available.
NA.
And I know how to do that. See?
So neither executive or regular.
Correct.
Bill emailed something to us before he left saying he's not going to be at the next meeting.
So, okay,
We'll circle back to that.
okay.
The butters list for the Amherst Planning Department.
What do they want to do with the quarry? Oh, God. Why would they have jurisdiction on the quarry?
They must have land abutting ours, JSN.
And we're just gonna let them do stuff?
It's really not ours, it's his land in Granby. But they are reviewing the 5-year plan. The quarry has to do a 5-year plan every 5 years. So they're reviewing it now.
104 West State Street, Granby Chapter 8.
They want to get bigger.
They want a new sign.
They're banning a bigger sign. Well, people can't find them, and it looks like the parking lot's full.
When they
You
have
gotta be a
events.
member there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the big RV I don't have. I've never been in that though.
It's a nice hall.
I hear it's very nice.
Very nice.
People rent it all the time.
Yeah.
I've never been in
And out back. The pavilion is gorgeous.
that. Personal property abatements in the amount of $5,437.55. Or this must be Ted Andrick Company LLC. This is their equipment. Did they sell that chickadee pit?
I don't know, I gotta research that. I do have more work to do some more.
I know they did something last year. They tell you the Castle Farm sold
No.
Again?
96 acre. No,
Oh,
at auction. Sold at auction.
Really?
Guess
For
how much? Guess how much?
not much. That's
Just got 96, roughly 96 acres.
think low.
No.
You'd be surprised. You're going to be surprised when I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Real estate
Three?
abatement, 380.
See, I was in the ballpark. I was in the ballpark.
Isn't
As
that?
stupid as this is, would I spend $300 on it? No.
Well, there's a lot of usable. A lot
Yeah.
of it's underwater.
Yeah.
A lot of it's useless.
You
but
gotta get to the usable.
And a fourth one layup in bed.
Did you want to?
What?
I didn't see you sign it.
It's okay. Real estate abatement warning commitment, the amount of $8,949.50.
Why do we keep giving money back? Breaking my heart.
No pancakes for you. We don't have any. I know, but don't tell I don't want to stop.
What's Michelle doing?
She's looking up Bill's email.
Oh, okay.
Trying to find Bill's email.
When did he send it?
Randomly, like a Friday night, I think. It was very weird. Real estate exemption warning commitment for $750 even.
Over and above that, I thought he planned on being.
No.
Today.
He said that last time. So we get a new school in Belchertown or what?
I don't think so.
No. Motor vehicle abatement warning commitment in the amount of.
These are May
117.
21st.
Is that what he just sent?
That's the last one. I didn't just get, no. These,
I couldn't tell you because I deleted the email.
well, this was
You may have that.
Sunday, May 26th. That's the last ones.
Okay, maybe I've overlooked that then.
And I believe we have those.
Didn't send one.
The last one I got,
He wasn't here the third.
27th.
was the 27th.
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
No, it's the last one. 5/26. For May 27th, 21st.
Executive session.
I will be away next meeting. After he said at the meeting that he would be here.
well, then this would have been 6/3's meeting. That was our last meeting.
Right.
I know, he's away this one too.
It's been tedious. Ooh, and that's on camera.
Personal property. Yes, personal property, Granby Solar revised tax warning commitment in the amount of $4,000.17.
That's more.
Did I put it out of order?
Yeah, okay. We're gonna hold on that for a minute. This is, these are the more renewable. It's just one.
It's just one.
I like that.
There's not.
Not as much as you do.
There's gonna be a lot more.
Just stick it there.
But we gotta go keep those dealerships in business.
By solar tax, so this must be a couple of them here.
Yep. I ran out of sticky arrows, so there's green paper clips. Those.
Whatever works.
This is the $4,000 one. Oh, that's funny. I just got what you said. Like, oh, there's one piece of paper.
No, there's two. Can't find it when I did it.
It works. Remember what you're training here.
How do I get rid of something in Vadar?
Oh, I have
Is that
to.
work for yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to do something in Vadar to.
What is Vadar?
Vadar is our,
Motor vehicle.
well, kind of. Vadar is our tax collectors.
It's the sync between the
Right.
collectors and the
Yeah. So I put the information in and it goes into her system.
real estate. Kearsarge Solar revised tax warning commitment in the amount of $6,328.65. It's long-winded.
Those are done every year.
That's a ballpark.
It's gone up.
I like it when it goes up. I hear a lot of horror stories from solar companies.
Actually, these are all together. So. Bills payable. So,
How we doing on that?
oh, we have 1750. You got that email from Kathy with the update?
Yeah.
You gotta pay that price, not me. Yeah. So, these are all accounted for, correct?
Yes.
Except for, what's CIA mapping under bill? Postage, oh, cause he sent the, okay. So we have like $20 coming out of. We have May's, she emailed it
There-
to us.
It should be attached to the bills payable, the last budget. Is it not in there? If it's not in there, it's under another topic.
I just wanna make, I don't know. We got the email
Yeah,
from
it's
Chris
under-
saying it's gonna be
It's under,
Close?
it's in there.
shut off.
If you remove all the timesheet stuff, it should be the one after that.
Like I mean,
Yeah. Nope, next one.
Success?
Bill told me to mention encumbered expenses to you, Greg, because you would know what needs to be done.
Correct.
what does that fall under? Office supplies and deeds? So we have money.
Yes.
But overall, we're in a shortfall
Of
money.
how much?
Well, that's what's unclear. Like some here, we have certain ones and we're over in others, and Chris wasn't available to speak with me, but Mrs. Leonard was able to print some stuff out to me, and
Right.
I don't know what the whole shutting off process looks like. If
Right.
we're just watching,
Nor do I care.
Yeah,
And I
I
didn't
mean-
want you to get extended.
Yeah.
Personally,
to me,
I
it's
it doesn't, and just for general information, all I care about is that we get the sick rules done. Don't care how they get paid for.
no, those are going
When
to
they-
be paid for. We submitted that to the finance committee.
Right. I don't know where that shows up in here.
It won't show up in here.
Right. I would think it would show up in here.
I was told it's not going to be put in there,
Okay.
but it's going to be paid out of there.
But this is right where we should be, give or take.
As long as we don't have any bills come in the next 15 days, that need to be paid.
I haven't bought anything.
Well, no, even like, mapping or.
Right.
There shouldn't be anything else.
We have $20 we just billed out to the registry of deeds, but,
My glasses
We
are
have
off
the
the
money.
cars. Of course, the dues, we adjusted.
did you ever hear back from the,
Finance, no. I sent a request for them to sign it and send it back.
not finance?
I was
But thank you for that update. I was gonna ask about that too. The grant money.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Well, the percentages are noteworthy, but the actual dollar amount's not. You know what I mean? We're talking about 124% of the $6,500 budget.
Right.
That's not a lot of money, and the other ones are even smaller. So I'm not entirely concerned about that. Do you need a explanation of encumbered funds for rolling over our accounts? That's an accounting term
We have
for just rolling over any
unused.
funds for bills that are anticipated. That's basically the long and short of it. I don't think we'll run into an issue of it. And it's certainly nowhere near as bad as our fire department.
We would agree to something like that. So
But can I keep
that's
this
something
going?
we submit. No, can you make him a copy? You should have got it in your email, but let her make you a copy of it.
Well, there is a copy.
That's from February.
Oh, they won't do any good.
No,
It won't.
I know. You take it, but it's not gonna be.
It won't do me any good at all. Is baseball season over?
Ben. Yep.
School's over.
Okay, bills payable. Did you sign that?
Yes. Signed by
Big
Greg.
roll.
I'm exhausted.
So you're working too hard.
Me? Did you sign all those invoices? Or
Is that what we signed?
Huh?
These have to be signed?
You should probably sign them.
I've never signed them before.
Well, to you then.
Find me.
Right.
I need 3.
Thank you.
Okay. All those invoices for Bill.
He insisted on putting in an invoice for $15 to visit his house. I mean,
Okay. So
most of it is true.
this is except it's a Dodge and it's not on ground. This here is
This is,
Michelle's personal time.
Yep.
So basically, she can roll over a week of vacation. She has to use all personal time, and she has scheduled vacation time to use. And there was more time originally than she anticipated once Kathy had sent over the accrued time back on June 7th. So she's looking to use some time in addition to the time we've already scheduled and approved. The only difference would be she's looking to use the remaining 4 hours of personal time on July 19th after the fiscal year. But I was told that as long as we know it's used within the first week, we can do it. But the 19th was the one really in question to me, which I never got. I never had time today to get a question answered. So with that being said, she's looking for July 5th, which is a Friday, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
After the 4th of July to use that. So that's in the first week.
Yep.
The only difference would be the 19th, which is like the following week.
Well, if we know about it, I can't imagine it would be
An issue. It's being used.
Yeah.
Kathy just said as long as it's used in the first week, and we know about it.
Yeah.
So anyways, long story short, I had her write this up as a request, so the fact that we can make sure all her hours
Right.
are used.
And so you're good.
If you approve it,
I approve it.
I approve it.
That was hard, huh?
then we're good. Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that hard?
Very hard. So you're good to go. Budget. Okay. To go there. This is just on here. Because we haven't heard back from the finance committee, we know it's approved. Okay, cyclical inspections, how are they going? Actually, I haven't seen this guy in the field so much as the last couple of weeks. It's amazing.
I swear to God, this guy doesn't do anything but sell real estate. It's right up and down the road. And the freaking real estate sells itself. It's bullshit. Anyway, I try to hide behind a tree. He's right there. You'll have East State Street probably Thursday. If it hadn't rained Friday, I'd have them all done. But I looked at those clouds. It's not going to rain till 7.
Right.
It's not going to rain till 7. Look, you're not supposed to rain till 7.
Right.
And then a downpour.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going.
Not that the chair cares.
No,
Just let's be clear.
yeah.
For the sake of the camera, not that the chair cares what I go through.
Do you know where Bill is in line with
East Street's done.
Okay.
So I think the next, it's these that are next. The building permits.
Is Ryan aware of the fact, and I know I've probably asked this before,
Yeah,
that
those are mine.
town meeting did not approve interim inspections? That's a good one.
Well, it's not inspections, we can't count it as growth.
Correct.
Yeah. But we can always put what's there as of the first. You gotta think backwards.
It went right over my head, huh?
You gotta think backwards.
Right. So whether or not we look at that now doesn't make any difference. Bill went out and looked at that.
Some of those are really old,
Right.
so the house
I
should be
presume
built.
But I presume that Bill looked at those.
No,
I don't know why he wouldn't.
some he has and they needed a revisit, but some of them are just, the building permits have been just, I don't wanna say found.
Right.
But there seems to be a whole lack of things that were accomplished, so we're playing catch up.
Thank you. That is the only way you can explain it
Yeah, we're playing catch up,
on the building inspector.
yeah.
Did the owner of 54 Harris Street call you or just send this email about the renovations done?
Called me
Anne Marie? Through.
and specifically wants those changes made.
So are they not living there or what's?
They are not living there.
Okay. So in order to change this, we're going to verify it. So we're going to have to make an appointment with them.
So I didn't know how you wanted to do that, like I can call them and, no, I can.
You're not doing anything anyways.
I don't want to burden him on more than cyclical inspections. He even goes out there, he's official, he has a, he even hides in the bushes from the old people.
Yep.
Scares them, pops right out. Hey, man, I'm the assessor.
This is, if you're gonna drop, you drop now.
Right. Okay, that's interesting.
It's a lot of fun. I just haven't had a ton of time. It really is fun for me to go out and meet people that I haven't seen in 10 years.
So I looked at a property card the other day and it's vacant land, which it always has been. And you did a cyclical inspection on it at one point because it has an address.
Yeah, but I probably didn't bill for it.
No, I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
We must have got caught in the mix, I'm sure.
Well, technically you are supposed to go out and visit empty land to make sure it's still empty.
Right. But you never really see a cyclical inspection done on
Right,
land.
because
Yeah.
our department thinks that it doesn't need to be done. So there's a whole pile of there that are.
So that picture I sent you last week of that property on Bachelor Street,
The one that has
the
the
building on it.
garage,
So going toward Amherst Street from Bachelor.
Yep.
Amherst Street side.
Yep.
There's a building
Lot
lot
before
with
the
power
potential
lines
Yeah.
with a barn on it.
Right.
It looks like it's somewhat being converted, of some sort.
Yep.
Or maybe a house is going up now because there's a bunch of site work being done and a well was drilled. I wasn't aware of it being, I guess we have paperwork on it, but I don't think anyone's visited it.
Right.
So I drove in, took some pictures. Then I wanted to verify the card.
And we probably don't have a card, correct?
We have a card for it, I guess.
If we have a card for
With some
it,
vague information on it.
right, does it have a number on it?
The street address?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you in a minute.
Because knee-jerk answer, which I don't know why I ever came up with this, but
I guess I just, like, usually we
if
kind of see.
the Board of Health gives it a perk, wouldn't that be a great time to attach the street address?
No, because you don't get a street address until you get a building permit.
Hmm.
And then the fire department, the building permit, they've been going back and forth since the interims.
Right.
Because we're now finding out a lot of the paperwork was never done. So the nice thing, which I hope happens soon, is that when we are fully online with GIS, we can somehow link in the Board of Health to upload Title V. We can link in the building commissioner to upload his special permits or
Right.
any permit done to the structure,
Right.
structures on
Right.
site or new builds. So that like when we pull stuff, well, town-wide there's a database of different things, which hopefully would be like, have you ever been on GIS in Belchertown?
No.
Wicked good. Far superior. Can I see that for a second? All the towns.
Well, you know, they have it's just that.
Yeah. But it's all online.
Yeah. Like it magically appeared there? No,
But you
Take a lot to-
instead of like having Michelle input everything, Colleen for the Board of Health or, Damien for the building commissioner, they upload their own documents. We give them a sign in with permissions only for that
Right.
attachment purpose.
Right.
that's like the software that she uses. The accountant can use, the treasurer can use, I use it with
Right.
her, so it's.
Those look like you drew.
No, don't look that way. You and me. So what is that rating?
For a new house.
Number 26 bachelor's degree. Can that be possible? Yeah. Number 26 bachelor's degree. Is that number there?
I don't think I've seen it.
That's how it was. But I didn't put it in the system yet, it's
Right.
26.
Right.
There was no street.
And this is just the barn, correct?
That says it's a house.
Is there a foundation out there?
For a barn, yeah, it's built.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's no foundation for the house.
This looks here like. It looks like one of your drawings.
You said that already. You shouldn't give me a slap. Where did this plan come? This came from Damien, right? Where else would it come from? Yeah. There's no signature on this or anything?
No, none of them are signed. It was,
What the hell?
it said, it's like you,
Did you hear about?
Your fruit-
let's take that, please.
free time when you're drawing around it.
Yeah. No, this isn't as good as what I do. It's crazy. I got nothing.
Didn't they send you those pictures?
Mhm.
When was that, last week? So this to you is what?
That looks like a house. They got bathrooms and everything. So what is you're going to follow up on 56 Harris Street?
Yeah, schedule an appointment with them. If you would, please. Cause when they're in town, we're gonna have to visit the property to verify that.
Where does these people live?
I think they moved to Arizona, you said, right?
Hold on, she just sent me an email.
Did she?
Right now?
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
Just some creepy old guy.
Oh, I did have someone say, oh, I caught some guy, who was it? I caught some guy on my Ring doorbell, then he was gone. They described you as Greg.
Yeah. I don't know what they mean, but I gave them every opportunity to answer me, and I say to myself,
Maybe they weren't home.
how in God's name, that's the point of the Ring doorbell,
Right.
to answer me. And if you're not into how can you not be using this? We'll go to schedule this.
She's emailing you as we speak.
Well, actually, 5:44, she sent me a message, because I asked her if they went down to the studs.
Martin Liberty did that read. If I remember
That's what she
correctly.
just said, Martin, yes. And she said, yes, we did a complete reno down to the studs. All new electric, plumbing, drywall,
Is that
kitchen,
because it was
bathroom,
what?
lighting, flooring, appliances,
56
solar
Harris Street.
panels, roof.
I think they just did renovation. Well, then they moved away, which was kind of weird.
So I have to change the date
Looks vacant when you drive by.
on it.
Right, but we wouldn't. So the building permit would have been pulled. But again, we did know, I'll be with Damien on Thursday for a zoning and we'll have a conversation with him
Okay.
about it.
Cool.
About us visiting. The problem is he goes out for like the last 2 hours of his day
Right.
doing inspections.
And that's usually when you're taking a nap. It's on camera too. I'm such a jerk.
As long as you know it.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong.
Okay,
I did.
so,
I wish I was taking a nap at that time. I wish.
now you got me psyched up.
May sales.
Is there anything that jumps out on May sales? 750 and 781 or 761? Is it 701, 761? I don't have my glasses.
Where are you looking?
Third one down.
761-6.
That
was
the Amber
Quinn-
Street?
It was Quinville's house.
Yep. Amber Street.
Next to the kids, it was part of the Kizier farm at one time.
Right. And we went from 68 to 108.
So McPhail. I believe that's the property that abuts the backside of.
Didn't you sell that property?
No, McPhail?
No, the East Street.
Yeah. East Street, yeah. but I wanna say McPhail. Isn't that the one that
That
runs?
sounds familiar.
So Amherst Street,
Yeah, what's the street that comes
and
in?
then it goes in, I don't know the name of the street.
She was at a town meeting and she was talking to me one time about,
Peggy,
there's a cul-de-sac off of
Yes.
that
Yeah.
street.
the town uses.
Town paved on her
Yeah.
property or something.
Yeah. That's the one that's west. So weird. But people who like living in a cul-de-sac don't have a problem with it.
Bittersweet Lane. Just shy of 700.
Hmm.
How much?
Okay,
good.
97.
No, that's a reasonable price.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang our head on that. At one point, we had it up at 8. And then they came in for a abatement.
There's 173 Bachelor Street.
Who?
Is that a house?
Mm, I don't think so.
Is that the land, the large parcel of land?
That's that ranch. Right east of,
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So it did transfer again. They
Yeah.
got 240 for it.
$250,000 first. But
What number again?
173.
Oh. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Wow.
well, we had a value of $79,000 on
Land?
land. And sold for 190.
Oh,
That's-
that one, that's the one I asked you about.
So
Because,
that was part of the lot. That was one of the lots that was carved out in front. They bought, someone else bought all the back of it.
Right.
so there was a
Two
plan,
carved out, I think.
there was a plan for 3, like this big lot, it was 18,
But it was.
and it
recorded,
was,
right?
yeah, and it was chopped up for 3. But then when that sale went through, I wasn't, cause the first one online was only
I
$75,000.
was told the sellers had a very hard time getting approval from permits and conservation issues.
Yep.
That's why I had sold it. But I don't know.
Yeah, there's a brook that runs through there. Oh, it dries out.
Yeah, but I guess it was like on the far right side and
Topography.
a bunch of
Topography
ledge in there.
is really tough on that road. But we're in the ballpark.
So I didn't know now if it's gonna stay as one lot, or if it's gonna be broken up.
Well, if it's recorded as 3, it's 3. So you can have a survey done, but and hold it until you record it and sell it. But once you record it, then it's divided into 3 lots.
It's gonna be.
The AR has to be signed off.
Yeah.
It's in the, I think I looked it up in the registry a while ago.
Okay, then
And it is at 3 lots
I
now?
think that was Rosebud Builders was trying to sell
Yeah.
that. for
not at the
years.
moment, but it will be next year.
It depends on when that plan was recorded.
It was
It was done this year?
recently.
Okay. Public notice for 145 Harris Street, special event venue,
That's
received. That's, the Reynolds property. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. that's the Reynolds farm up there,
Right.
big, pond out back,
Yeah.
nice piece of property,
yeah, they want to have.
private event venue.
But
What do they have for acreage up there, do you know? Yeah.
they want to have single day alcohol. Basically.
For events?
Yeah.
Is there an outstructure, a building out there at all, or just like a pavilion or anything?
I don't think so.
No, I think they
No,
should set up
I
a tent.
just, yeah, land.
That'd be nice to invest in eventually.
Right, and once you start doing that,
Received.
how do you stop?
Why would you if you started?
Because your neighbors might have a problem with the amount of traffic going up that driveway.
We have lots of
Well,
people.
not, I mean,
And then you.
No, that's no different
you
than
say,
running a
"Well,
trucking
I don't
company
care
out of
if you
your
have a
house."
problem with it, except the town approved it. That's really the issue. It's a
that's how we
residential.
have old pictures of old town homes still.
Tell me what's going on with GIS.
So my question is, well, I missed the first part of the town meeting, so I don't know if we got approved for the mapping money and the,
First section, like first part back in May.
Yeah, I missed it.
I wasn't there at all, so I couldn't
Oh,
tell
you
you.
missed it too?
That's okay, we
it
have what's
recorded?
called a town clerk.
Right.
That would approve,
Right.
keeps
It
records of that.
wasn't approved.
I believe it was approved, I don't know.
It should have gone to town
Yeah.
floor. You mean the assessors didn't go?
Yeah, the assessor one. I was busy bothering somebody at the time.
Hey,
You thought it would be done, didn't you?
I wasn't sure.
But
Almost.
she would know,
Okay.
because she's the official record keeper. I believe it's been approved.
So I didn't know when we could go ahead and say to the GIS, start whatever we need, but they need approval also for Vision to do the PDFs. So,
why don't you send an email to Chris and Kathy?
Yeah.
Both Kathys if you want.
Yeah.
And CC us on
okay, I'll do that tomorrow.
it, so that we can get this going
Rock and roll.
ASAP.
Cause he did say it takes like 6 weeks or something like that.
Right. Let's see.
Property tax exemption approval.
Oh.
Before we go, this boggles my mind on why
There's only one thing that bothers you.
there's many things. This is among one of them. What is the jurisdiction of this town department have over us and how our services are cloud or not and who they're through? This is an old email now.
Okay.
It's from April, but this original email wanted to know.
Right.
What does it have to do with approving something?
It doesn't have anything to do with approving. Somebody, he asked a question, somebody answered it.
We did.
Okay.
Well, they wanted the answer.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with approving their request?
Right. Did we get notification that they approved it?
That was during the process of us.
Right.
No, that was, so when we submitted everything, they had kicked that back
Okay.
to us.
Property tax exemption approval.
You have been approved
Okay, good.
by the DLS data bank.
Yeah, cause I put all the exemptions in, except for one. One didn't make it, but I can add it to next year's.
So,
But it wouldn't, it's not reimbursable anyway, so. Doesn't matter if it doesn't go in next year.
And not to be outdone.
I've even escalated this to the assistant.
Have you?
To the assistant town administrator.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would never go there.
Fucking no answer from either of them. So maybe I need to escalate it to Greg Leonard. Because we still are not able to log in
Log into
our
our
email,
town email.
our assessor email. So
Okay.
I am putting you on the mission now.
Okay. Now you're calling out big guns, so.
Yep, that's right. Someone has to do it. Property record card for DLS.
He has them?
Yes,
So we can take
he
that
picked
off.
them up. And he picked all of them up on Friday.
Sweet. It'll take him 2 or 3 days. This after Juneteenth.
So,
Before he figures out that he's unhappy.
so he said he was gonna be in around 11, so I let Bill know that he was gonna be in around 11. Bill's like, okay, I'll be in early. And then who walks through the door? Ryan walks through the door early. So they got to meet each other. They didn't chat much.
We have a real estate abatement?
We're done with our regular scheduled meetings to go in executive session, only to come out to adjourn the meeting. So we're gonna enter an executive session at 6:46 PM.